Hello you beautiful peeps, my name is John and welcome to my channel. The reason I'm saying John is because YouTube subtitles keeps on picking it up as Sean for some reason, don't know why. So, my name is John, this is my channel. Today we have the WL Toys 124018 and if you don't have one of these cute little cars, you need to get one because they are so much fun. But they have one problem that is frustrating everybody with big hands. Look at me. And that is that when this is up, there's not enough room to get in there and work. So I have been messing with this for a couple of days, keep on coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to it. I've got bits taken out. I've used just a few cable ties and I think I found a solution that for me feels a little bit better. Let me just turn the screen so that I can see what's going on and make sure things are in focus. Excellent. So, let me show you what I've done. First thing is, there is a screw here, and there is another screw on the other side there. I have taken both of them off because I can then cable tie, which enables me to move this much further back. I've also obviously taken the rear wheel off because that stops it going backwards. So once that's taken off, take the spare tyre off, cable tie here. You've got to undo these two screws a little bit to put the cable ties in. I can screw them back down now that the cable ties are in fact in position. I will show you, it used to open to about there. Now it goes all the way back, which is fantastic because now that gives you a lot of room to get inside. What I've also done, for those that are good at spotting stuff, is the wire for the LED used to come, for some reason, down here, along, and then to the center here, and then was mounted in there. But of course it means that every time you lifted up this section, the wire popped out. So all I did was disconnect that cable tie there and wire it along the top instead, as you can see. Down the side, quick cable tie there, and now it's plugged in all of the time. Fabulous. Love that. So, is it easier to get to the battery? Well, I've done one more thing here, and it depends on whether your car was put together by a left or a right-handed person, because this is the end with the buckle that's now the front, and this is obviously the end without the buckle. I've cut mine off slightly. It was the other way around, so the buckle was this end and it was a lot harder to tighten up, so I've just turned them around so the buckle's that end. So I'm going to put the battery in. Notice the location of where I put these connectors. I'm putting them quite far at the rear, on the opposite side of the car away from where that is, because then that means that when they're connected like so, it's stretching the wire across. You see how much room I've got now that I can rest my arm on top of there, whereas before I was having to put my hand in this direction. Now I've got the space to rest it. So I will put the strap over, pull it nice and taut. Look at that. Look at all that space I've got. And then I shall plug it in. The good thing about putting the connector all the way over here is that it's not rested there. And when it was there, sometimes gets caught. You can see. Now it's like that. So see how much tidier it is in there now. Do it like that. Get your pins. Put a pin in there. Put a pin in there. If you haven't put cable ties on your pins, I can't see from that angle, on your pins, do it because it makes them much easier to get out. There you go. Car's back together. Perfect. So you want to get into it quickly. Pin out, open up, bam, strap off, battery out, Bob's your uncle. How's about that, ladies and gentlemen? I just love the fact that that LED connector is constantly connected now, because that's so much nicer. So obviously, because I took this out because I was hoping that the battery could sort of lay here, but this is too loose. This is really flexible here, so that didn't work. So I can obviously put that back in now to keep all of the dust and dirt out. So I will be doing that at some point. So you do not need to take this off It's just that I have it off, okay? So be aware of that. But I find that a lot simpler sort of situation. A lot more space to get in there. Look at that, look at that. Get both my hands in, beautiful. The only thing that you do have to be aware of, please, and I will point them out because I don't want people saying, I hurt my hand. And that is your cable ties. Make sure that you cut them off or else they're going to scratch you. Okay, also keep an eye on the top of the cable ties here so that obviously once it's on its roof sort of scraping along the ground, these could wear down at some point, so make sure you have spare cable ties with you at all points. But I have to say, I love it when a plan comes together, and that is the best of a bad situation in my opinion. I just took a little bit of, I should start finishing a sentence, how about that? I used nail scissors and just took the curve out of there, and it's stopping these two hitting here, which is making that sound every time. As you see, I don't have that anymore. Voila! Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? I hope you like the video. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time. If you have anything you want me to look at, then just let me know. Take care. Bye bye.